Hello everyone, welcome. Been a minute since I've uploaded. Summary, it didn't feel, I didn't feel called to make content for a while, and now I do, I guess. And I want to change things up a little bit. How I do my videos, as you can see, I've got a slideshow here now, and I want to see how this goes, and hopefully it helps me get my point across. So yeah, this is how to let go of doubt. And with doubt, I'm referring to is doubt about our true nature, doubt about even fulfillment, the fulfillment we're looking for, doubt if it's here, if it's, even in this moment, because I think we're told a lot of the time, like, this is it, or, there is only stillness there is only freedom appearing as this world. And there may be times where we glimpse it or feel like we understand it, but I think what can pull us out a lot of the time is usually doubt. It's that doubt thought. We may taste it for a second, but doubt is a very quick mechanism of the mind, and we get taken out of our understanding or clarity. And it can just stop us. It can cause stagnation, because we're watching videos over and over again, get pointed to the same place, but doubting it. So we're creating a sort of perpetuating loop, which we'll see in the next slide. To explain this little diagram I've drawn up, excuse my drawing skills. I'm sure they will get better over time. But this sort of explains the mechanism of doubt. So we may have a clear experience, of truth, of clarity, or maybe not, and maybe we're just feeling a lot of doubt, and a doubt thought will appear in our mind. Is this really it? Is this the right place to orient to? Is there something else? Usually some expectations. If this was it would be blissful, it wouldn't be boring. All these sort of thoughts, or doubt sort of thoughts. And simultaneously, as the doubt thought arises, what arises with it is a feeling of someone who doesn't understand, who's in doubt, and needs to resolve it. And these two sort of co-arise. And all of a sudden, where there's doubt and we're the one who's doubting, and this creates usually a state of seeking. And as we'll see in the next slide, we're just angrily sitting at our computer, as people are screaming non-duality at us, and we've all been there. And if you haven't, and you've just started this journey, you will be at some point. It's part of the process, unless you're really lucky. Unless you watch this video, actually, and you can avoid frustrated seeking. So this is about doubt, but it's also about seeking, because once doubt gets cleared, there's nothing to seek. There's just the process that I guess unfolds within the truth that's already here. And now we'll go on to the solution. So how do we solve doubt? It's actually, the intuitive feeling of when we have doubt is we want to resolve it with more knowledge. That's usually if I gather enough knowledge and understanding, the doubt will clear. With spirituality, with most things that works, but with spirituality, non-duality, whatever you want to call it, that does not work. It creates more doubt, more confusion, and you kind of get sidetracked when you could just be, not say at peace, but you could be free of doubt and letting go into the unknown. But instead, we're looking into the known to find the unknown, which just doesn't work. And you know, anything we find is only going to be a pointer, but because the doubt can be so strong, I've got trapped in this a lot. Doubt was one of the probably the it's stuck around for a long time, and because it has an energetic feeling to it where it really pulls you in. It's not just like any other thought. It's a feeling, and the doubt just doubts everything. And when you're trapped in doubt, it's just everything is doubt. Everything is, oh, maybe yes. Oh, is this it? This isn't it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's something I struggled with, and I would have loved for a video like this when I was struggling with doubt. But yeah. So hopefully this helps. And there's steps to this, and the first step is whatever doubt thought we're having, we just want to see it as just a thought and not my thought. There's a subtle difference there. You know, we're seeing it more as an object than who we are. And this is taking a little step back and just seeing a little bit more clearly, okay, I'm not in doubt. Let's get the me out of this. There's just a doubt thought. And this doesn't solve it. Sometimes it can be this quiz. Oh, it's just a thought. Boom. But it's not all. Sometimes it's a bit harder than that. So there's a doubt thought that's there. And is this really it? I don't get it. I think it's here, but I don't know. How do I know? How do I know for sure? You know, how do I really know that this is it? And we just see it not as an absolute truth, not as who we are. We see it as just a thought. And next, see that there is a part of you that notices / don't know why I said / is conscious of the doubt. There's something there that is noticing the doubt. And I hesitate to use words like in awareness or pure consciousness or something like that, but there's a noticing of that doubt. And as we have on the diagram here, we have the doubt thought, and we have, I guess that's a visual representation of our aware nature, the aware nature of the mind. And if we can notice that, awesome. That this is what, if this is a crucial step, actually. We want to see if we can just notice that something notices, and we don't want to jump to any conclusions of what that is, but just notice, okay, there is an awareness of that. There is something that is aware here of the doubt. Otherwise I wouldn't know I was having the doubt, right? There's some other facet to this. And you may already know this, but you may be doubting it. And this is where this question comes into play. You're like, well, I noticed the noticer, but isn't that just my mind? Isn't that just thoughts? Isn't that just this? Try not to label it too much. Just notice that there's a noticing of the doubt. And shift your attention towards that. And ask yourself this question. Is that affected by the doubt thoughts arising? Does that which notices these arising thoughts of doubt, is that affected by it? And I hope you came to the conclusion that no, it's not, because it notices everything. Doesn't matter what's there, it notices. That's it. And it's not affected by it. Thoughts may react to them, feelings may react to thoughts, but that which notices is never affected by the thoughts. And now we have to stay with that, and for lack of a better word, ignore the doubt. See, the main problem with doubt is it comes up and we engage with it. We try to solve it. It's like doubt's like an unsolvable Rubik's Cube. It doesn't matter how much what you do with the doubt and what way you twist it, you're always just going to get trapped in it because it's doubt, and it just creates more doubt. It's kind of So once we notice the thing that notices doubt and we stay with that, we ignore it, which in the case of doubt is helpful. Just a little disclaimer, emotions, probably not good to ignore. They're usually things to be looked at, but doubt thoughts, they create issues from engaging with them. Emotions, that I'll do something else on what to do with emotions, but using the noticer, the witness, to ignore emotions is emotional repression. But doubt gets a pass here because it has a feeling tone, but it's not like an emotion that we need to sit with and process. It's the mind kind of trying to grab onto something it knows so it doesn't fully dissolve into the unknown. And we follow the steps. If we get entangled, we ask yourself, what notices this doubt and is it affected by it? And in here we got, hopefully you right now with the light of awareness shining and you're focusing on it blissfully, and doubt's kind of tapping you on the shoulder, trying to bring your attention, but to ignore it. And yeah, that's it. And you just stay with that, and it will just run out of steam. You just keep, what is that which notices doubt affected by it, and there's no fuel for the doubt. You can engage with it, but it's lost its power now over you, hopefully. And if not, try it. Yeah, you just re-go through the steps. And if you're really struggling, please ask a question in the comments and I should be able to help. Now, a bonus step. This is maybe for if you've really got a good establishment or you're quite familiar with the witness consciousness or awareness label. This I want to throw in because I don't want to reify witnessing consciousness. It does have its help and benefits for things like doubt, for things like to, I guess, remove obstacles of the mind, a landing pad to come back to that's peaceful, that's restful, but we don't want to reify it. So that's why I write, remove any stories, thoughts, or labels about that which notices of, like witness, consciousness, awareness, my mind, all ideas of like something back here, aware of the world out here. We don't want to create this energetic structure of a witness. We want to be there to that stillness, let's call it, the stillness in which everything's sort of arising, everything is sort of arising within as one with the stillness, and remove that story too. Just remove all stories about it, but notice it has an intrinsic quality of peace and unaffected by what's happening in the world. But the idea is not to if it's still not clear for you, sometimes it's okay to reify a witness and ground into that. But just so we know, as we go further, we do need to let that drop, and we drop that by letting go of the stories around it. And I think I'll make a video more so on dissolving the witness and stuff, but just a big step of that is letting go of stories and be there without attaching to thought. And notice you've never left. P.S. You've never left. How sweet. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. And I hope you found this fruitful. And let me know if you like the new format. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.